quick reminder that thoughts are electric and feelings are magnetic. So if you are affirming but not feeling what you affirm, you're just wasting your time. And that's where the saying, we don't attract what we want, we attract what we are, comes from. All the knowledge is useless if you are not capable to apply it through feeling the feeling first. Everything that we all want and all our desires are based on feeling that we want to experience when we accomplish all those desires. So if things are not yet moving, there are two reasons for it. First is either you are not feeling the feeling of the desire already fulfilled, or there is second scenario, and that's that higher power, God, universe, or source, whatever you want to call it, has much bigger plans for you than all your desires, biggest desires are. Many times people are, as a result of uh, limited beliefs, selling them short, too short, because they don't believe that they are worthy of more. But as one of my friends would say, if God or universe or source has awesome plans for you, you can be literally in a desert or in some mountain with zero people around you in long distances. It will happen by the miracle of life that your destiny will find you and will fulfill through you. So, great question to ask every morning is, who am I? What do I want? What is my purpose in life? And what am I grateful for? Also, not to ask, as many do, what do I want from life? It's better to ask daily and whenever you remember what life wants from me, because life has the power to express through you only if you allow it and if you are not putting the resistance. So you must be like a form of channel for life, for source to express through you without any resistance from your part. So how do you follow that? Uh, you're not ignoring the hints. How else is words for that? Hunches. I think it's hunches. The impulses, the inspired actions. So no matter how seemingly unimportant those hunches might be, follow them, because you never know what's guiding you to that place, to that person, to that action. You wouldn't get the impulse to do something or go somewhere if it wasn't orchestrated from above. So no matter how we might think that things are random, nothing is random. The older I get, the more I realize that every person's journey is like some crazy mathematical precision. Sometimes I feel like every step and every move is organized with crazy precision. So the key is to letting go of all fears, doubts, insecurities, resistances, because the nature of life is to put challenges in front of us. If you are solving some challenge now and you think that there will be no more, of course there will, because that's the nature of growth. And it's like pulse rate, up, down, day, night, left, right, good, bad. So the nature of life is duality, and we wouldn't know peace without struggle. We wouldn't know love without anger and resistance. But to have fulfilled life, you must know whenever you feel anger or any other low frequency feeling and vibration, you are just destroying yourself. Because for every resisting feeling, one of your organs is literally poisoned. So with anger, you're poisoning your liver, and there is the scale you can find and read. What are you doing to yourself and how you are destroying your existence whenever you skip into any of those feelings that are only harming you, never other person. Many times I felt more bad after I allowed myself to over and over again fail and be triggered from another person. It felt more bad than the triggering itself, because I couldn't believe that I allowed myself over and over again to literally fail on the same lesson. But that's how we learn, and my feelings of resistance are shorter and shorter. If, let's say, anger holded me previously for a day or a week, or sometimes even a month, for some persons it used to be for year or years. I had to, and I realized that even that was lesson, because through them I had to learn forgiveness. My forgiveness has nothing to do with them. I'm setting my soul free. So great thing is that the older I get, those resistings and triggering moments are shorter and shorter, and hopefully I will set myself free forever from them. I know that I have to learn, and that learning is whole life process, but I'm determined to never give up, because the only thing that will set us all free is truth. How you get the glimpses of truth? By always evolving, learning, and knowing that every second of investing in knowing how the inner world works will automatically adjust everything in your outer circumstances that you are maybe not yet fulfilled with. Never blame others, never blame circumstances. Your outer world and your outer circumstances are just the reflection of your inner world. Mine is a reflection of my inner world, yours of yours, and every single person is witnessing the outer world that is reflection of the inner state. We are never attracting what we want. We are all, through the law of vibration, getting what we are. So that's why the first law before the law of attraction is the law of vibration. We all have our unique frequency, like our signature is, and what you broadcast, you receive. It's simple as that. I know it's hard for many to accept, especially for those who get used to blame everyone and everything before getting courage and realizing that they must first take all the responsibility for everything in their previous behaviors. Now we are living what were set of our previous thinking patterns, feeling patterns, and acting patterns. All that is just how we were wired before. So the good news is that through the repetition, you can change the hardware and become literally the new person tomorrow. How? Through the decision matrix. You can follow David Baer. He's great guy. I learned from him a lot. So beliefs are decisions. As you decided that something is hard, you can literally say, you know what, I am now making the new decision and adopting new belief that what I thought was hard, I now think and believe that it's easy. It's simple and just like that. But people like to complicate things. Why? Because it's easier to blame life and to say that's too hard than to try to and take time to do the inner work. So question every thought, uh, do the work. Byron Katie is also a great woman. He says question every thought, especially those thoughts that try to sabotage you. So let's say if you have a thought that I'm not worthy enough, question it. Say, what evidences do I have that I'm not worthy? But if mind comes up with some evidences or previous mistakes that will try to convince you how unworthy you are, uh, make the shift in perspective and remember all those great things that you did so far. It's in our human nature to be more good than bad. Yes, we have a shadow side, but shadow side also is given to us because we need it in case that, I don't know, something happens and you must react from your shadow. That's the reason why you have the shadow. And you make peace with this duality in you by affirming, thank you, life or God, whatever it is that you believe in, for making me just as I am. In this way, you are um, you are having the respect even for your shadow, because you must fully accept and acknowledge yourself with good and bad traits. Thank you, God. Thank you, life, for making me just as I am. Because you, just as you are, me, just as I am, we are made as a perfect reflection of creation. Every single living organ is God's highest form of creation. There's a saying that even a leaf will not fall without knowing of all-seeing eye. And you are here blaming yourself and torturing yourself for not being good in this or that, or beating yourself up for some mistakes you did 2 or 3 decades ago. No. Practice accepting the impermanence of internal now, because everything you see is just a ghost. I'm a ghost, you're a ghost. Everything is shifting in every moment of existence, and everything is impermanent. So when you recognize that the root of all suffering is trying to hold on, people, places, experiences, especially experiences, that's something you must let go of, because nothing you can't hold on. Everything is so transient and impermanent, as well as this moment is. So the realization of the impermanence of internal now will literally lead you to self-realization, even enlightenment, and it will set you free from suffering. Yes, there will be all over and over again, as long as you're here, glimpses of suffering, but you will uh, know how to recognize it, and you will know how to let go. Suffering is, as one of my favorite writers would say, necessary until you realize that it's not necessary. So try to always choose a better feeling thought. Find out what's working best for you. Is it nature? Is it hanging out with friends? Is it, I don't know, art, music, whatever it is, and do more often that which suits you, which puts you in a better feeling place, and always know that you are not under any obligation to be the same person you were 5 minutes ago, and you are under no obligation to prove your points of view or your way of life or your decisions or your choices to literally anyone. You are God's highest form of creation, and it's finally time to act as God's highest form of creation.